Good to be back. Let's play.
Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I remember the Indiana game 2 years ago.
Very
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
pivotal game in my career. Changed the trajectory things at Michigan.
And here's the band they rally around.
And we learned that, but it also wasn't. I didn't take advantage of the lesson I learned in that game. Changed the trajectory into it.
And he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Hoosiers in the hurry up.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be.
You can start like that. You can start like that if you want. You can go ahead and ride that. You can go ahead and get that going right down there. Right now. Look at this.
You thought he had him. You didn't.
Simple as that.
So Michigan's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Inside the big house, they have those big
condominiums
down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear.
That's why you don't play. That's why you don't play. You don't come in with any effort. Oh, but you got in. What you did.
That's who Michigan is.
Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big stick with him to him. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
3rd and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffs it out, forcing the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he's brought down.
I am speechless.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the
What a
field.
throw.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop at the 33, but that play and the 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got some movement at the goal line.
Nice cutback.
Touchdown, Michigan.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision.
The
He can
guy
make people miss. You saw all of that
got
on
it.
display here in the open.
Give it to him.
And the extra point is good, and
He
it's
wants it.
7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm running. Shit.
Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball in the money, and he makes the play.
Back to throw, it's Maddox. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game.
Tackle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Nope.
Got it past the marker.
What?
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a short thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And the Hoosiers are threatening in the red zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
He ain't getting this off. Good.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
We have not played one down from the Michigan defense this game. Let's change it.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's there to make the stop.
Michigan hit.
He sets up this offense
But that's about it.
from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Slams ahead.
Wow.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosier! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20,
Come on.
it's difficult. You can give up a safety.
Can't tap.
Worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together. Great job.
My guy's just trying to let him know he was there. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Guys, here
I
come
hate
those
when they say
big
shit
blue
like
wing helmets on offense.
these refs, man.
After
Power
standing
hungry.
on the sideline and watching
We,
that
we,
long
we, we could
touchdown
call
drive,
holding
they
on every
really
play.
need to put
We could.
something together to give their defense
I'm
a
sure you
rest.
could.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you
Power
play a
hungry
lot of plays, you
slug.
get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Let it bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. They're setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's got him in the flat. And this offense has gotten off.
Kraft, what the fuck are you doing?
Down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield and down that ball?
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give on the inside. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that too, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season. Let's be honest. But Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses off the podium after games. One guy's hurt. You've got young players with inexperience for learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Maddox. Gonna let it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Indiana. And once he found open space, the man might as well start the
Real short.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. The lone back's got it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He now has 80 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll run it. At the 45, on its way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's McCann. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Just got to score. Just got to score here, go up, and then maintain
And the Hoosiers
the
will
motion.
try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I need a big drive from a big dude.
Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what's type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees
let's pull that out of the playbook. That's just good for it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Get the man can catch.
Yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw.
You got to throw it to him.
They're incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole.
At the end of the day, we're a Michigan team.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Fuck.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
On the run from inside his own, and he loses the ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
Freaking go.
There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he'll finish the line and the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be...
Hey, that's how we do it, though, man. That's a big turnaround. Try to make it all back. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Stop playing with us.
On that completion. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Makes his connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep
Listen, man.
getting the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offense?
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return.
Impact
At the 20.
player.
Touchdown, Wolverine. How about that D coming up with a play like that? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Sorry about that. Had to put the loaf in there.
Now
The
they'll
meat,
line up
that's a
with the defense
meatloaf.
automatic.
Had
And
to put
with
it in
the
the
extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
oven, man.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Auburn.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They feed him again. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides to the back, fighting off the defender. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
Let's get a stop here, boys.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
That's a stop. That's a stop, boys. That's a stop.
But I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can
Come
extend your
on.
sleep and go keep this drive going.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it. You just saw it right there. Get it done.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It starts.
And defensively,
This
is
offense
exactly
will just
you
not
want,
stop
right?
hanging
Got a
on
big
him.
lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He'll keep it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
Wants to throw. It's Maddox.
He didn't catch. They're catching everything.
36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The Hoosiers will snap it.
Boys, make a play.
Love the accuracy on that curl
I see
throw
it.
by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receivers.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback is
How's it everywhere?
There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them.
Actually, decline that.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, but you're going to have to.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Deion's lost son.
After a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Indiana has the ball back.
We're not playing Michigan football today. I don't know what is up.
Looking for a man. It's Maddox. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Working that left side now. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Trying to take it back. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down.
Why'd I pick this play?
The give to the lone running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth, a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere.
That's a good throw.
Was not successful.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. Moves around to clear up the vision. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll let it fly.
What are you doing? It's an out route.
This guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Comes out throwing on first down. Receiver looks
wow.
It's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So